Ride with me, do you feel me now?
Your home for today's best music,
Hey, we gotta get them hit with a dirty sound.
where music lives. This is Power 95. Ladies Room comes to you compliments of Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union, and Beacon Insurance.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they are prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
And also being brought to you through the kind compliments of, hold on, let me turn my volume down. Also being brought to you through the kind compliments of Beacon Insurance, and Beacon Insurance, in partnership with the Grenada Diabetes Association, would like you to join them for free community health fairs. The health fairs will be held at the Beacon Insurance offices in St. George's and Grenville on Thursday, 19th May from 9:30 a.m. to 3. Then they'll be in Carriacou at the Beacon Insurance office on Thursday, 26th May from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free health screenings will include blood pressure tests, blood sugar tests, cholesterol check, BMI and body fat, food and nutrition counseling, and all the info you need to stay healthy. For more information, call the Beacon Insurance at 440-4447. That's 440-4447. Alrighty then, and we are back in the room. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Good morning, Christelle. Good morning. Good morning. Someone usually greets me like that in the morning, so listen to me telling you guys the same thing. Good morning. Good morning, Rita. Good morning, Shanti. Good morning, Queen Bee, Karine, Roseanne, Della, Fletcher. Good morning. How you guys keeps this morning? Marianne, good morning. Hold on. Let me see. No, I want that one. Prefer this one. Yeah, somewhat overcast in the capital. Looks like it's gonna rain, or it's raining, whatever out there. But regardless, we're on the inside. Everybody good? Coming in. Like I told you guys, stop waiting on the notification, because I don't know what's going on with Facebook these days. You know, some are saying they're getting notifications long after the show or minutes into the show. So 11 a.m. Monday to Thursday is the ladies' room. So even if you don't get a notification soon as it's 11, head on over to my page or Power 95 FM's Facebook page, and you can join. All right. Charmaine, good morning. Karine, good morning. Marlene, good morning. Hope everybody's doing fine. Yeah, we're back to on the plantation for another day. And as soon as you guys come on and share as well. Yeah. So we're back on the plantation. Let me just see who's not here. Where is Sheena? Where is Jackie? The notifications are coming in late. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, hold on, let me see. Where is lady? Okay, let me see if I find the other one. Got into Lava Man, the other tall one. Let me see if I find the other tall one, Jackie. And if she back inside, listen. You're doing the most on my platform, you know. Thank God for the little outage yesterday. That's why you had to know who had Wi-Fi and who had data. Yeah, boy, the books was nice and calm and peaceful yesterday with that outage. It was nice because y'all be doing the most on the Black Demand platform. It's like, listen, let me ask y'all a question. When you fight and beat up yourself and get pressure high and stress levels high for politics and politicians, what do y'all get out of that? Are you compensated? Do you get some? Do you get something? Like, when you exert all that time and energy into cursing other people for supporting who they support, y'all representative does meet y'all and hand out your envelope with something nice in it and say, listen, buy a case of malt or some Lucozade or something, or buy some good local fish and vegetables and strengthen up all yourself to cuss again. Because I don't understand it. I'm looking at it and I'm like, as passionate as I am about a lot of things, I just can't see myself either hopping from life to life or status to status, making confusion and back on a whole day. People can't even put up a status in peace before you drop it. Somebody pick it up. What do you get out of that, though? I mean, it's all nice to be passionate about something and to stand for something, but there are so many other things to be passionate about. There's rape, there's molestation, there's abuse, there's so much to be passionate about, and I've never seen this much passion directed towards something to do with child abuse or women being beaten or drugs abuse or mental health. But the amount of energy that I see people exerting every day on the books, like, do y'all get faith? I mean, don't tell me y'all doing all of that for free. Y'all have to be getting something. As much as I love this rock, there's a limit to how hard I'm gonna go. You have to be getting a little something, like something. Grease my hand. And on the topic of greasing hand, in all my 40 plus years, I have never, ever seen a representative from whatever party in front of my door. I hear people say, they're doing walkthrough, they seen their representative walking through and talking to them. I've never been wherever I was, in my village, wherever, and seen anybody knock on my door and say, I'm such and such, and I'm here for this political party, and I want to talk to you about, our intentions. Why all doesn't come by me? What happened? I mean, my place has been clean. I ain't had no dog, no nothing to run, nobody. Nobody has ever knocked on my door. All of them here, they're talking about what? Census and this and that. And then you're hearing about polls being conducted and surveys. I've never done a survey. I've never done a poll. I mean, I ain't living in bush. You have to go off track to find me. I'm like right on the main. I've always been like where you could find me. How come on? Yes, CJ, trust me, has been home more than ever. CJ, I'm more at home than anything else. On a weekend, maybe, if there's an occasion, I'll be out, but not every weekend. Anybody who knows me knows that I love home. As much as I'm out here, I'm out big, I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert. I like my space. I like being home. I like being in the comfort of my home. I'm more home than anyway. So when you see I throw up two pictures, that's probably on the weekend or something, but I'm more home than on the street. So I don't understand how come I've never seen anybody. Up by me is where I'm at. Who my representative is Bowen and Philip. Yeah, Bowen and Philip is by my side. And me ain't see nobody passing. I ain't hear nobody in the road, no loudspeaker, no nothing, no knock on my door. So I'm not people do that. I ain't staying here then. They can ask me a question. Y'all can ask me how I feel. Y'all can tell me what y'all plan to do for me too. Everybody talking about again, little envelope. Everybody talking about who passing. I seen motorcade in village. People knocking on door. Nobody ain't passing by me. I never have no card for nobody. I never been on stage for nobody. Y'all ain't seen me no t-shirt, no nothing. But come pass through still. Pass and say something, man. Samuel, catch yourself. I want us be outside like Rihanna Big Belly. Rihanna Big Belly more outside than me. Trust me. I'm on Cora. Listen, as we more home watching live, Cora and she husband. Samuel, I will block you from reading my statuses. I'm gonna block you from today forthwith. from today forthwith, I'll be blocking you from certain statuses that I put up. What's up, you all know about Cora and her husband? Listen, if you all think Grenada have problems and you have problems with your man, you all need to go on Facebook and look for Cora Obidi and Dr. Justin Dean. Is it either by Cora and her husband or over by in Jamaica by Auntie Donna? That's where y'all will find me. And they have one they call Lolo. The husband blocked me because I put him in a place the other day, so I could only view his lives, but I can't comment. My man Petty blocked me fast. And you'll find me by a next one called Lolo. When you hear put run my mouth under Lolo, them African and them knows come for me and tell me things they don't know about me. So I ain't saying. So you see, I'm not the only one. There are other people complaining that they are not seeing their representatives either. Roseanne, what area are you in? Put in the comments where you at. Where do you live? If you have not seen anybody, if you have not seen your rep. Because not everybody, listen, you don't forget you have COVID outside. Oh yes, it does be by Chris too. Your Majesty. It does be by Your Majesty. You all forget there's COVID outside. This crowd I'm seeing y'all in and ranting and waving and y'all up in another face all solid and we need a change and all them things I seen all you in me neighbor with that. I ain't too Catholic. I'm asthmatic. I'm not gonna jam up with all you in no crowd. So some of us want to be in the comfort of our homes and we have a little chit chat with the representatives. Roseanne, you're in Tempe. Who Tempe is who? Tempe South, is that town of St. George? Or, does Tempe fall under town of St. George? That's Peter David and Claudette Joseph, right? So tomorrow we go do a roll call to see who passed by who. Anyway, Bongawe Station. The new name supposed to be Bongawe. I don't know how we just start. Frequentes, not Frequentes, Cox and Andy. Samuel, you didn't see Andy yet? If nobody else didn't see Andy, you're supposed to see Andy. What's going on with you? Della didn't see nobody in Wester Hall. Okay, you didn't see nobody in St. Patrick East. Somebody said they never see that candidate. Queen Bee, where you live? Simone says she didn't see Claudette or Peter in the last 8 years. So River Road said they didn't see nobody. Queen Bee saying St. Patrick, they didn't see nobody. St. Patrick people say they ain't seen their representative. Who is the representative? Bello? Bello busy whining. Bello that I follow you. Bello and it's Bello and how's she name? Pamela. What's the other person name? That's going for I'm calling me to start confusion. Morning.
Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hear people saying they sing Cox for so. And I find something like that.
The sing Cox. Not South you staying. You see
Hold
it?
on. Hold on. I know that song. Let me rephrase that.
I was about to tell.
They've seen Minister Cox in many places.
You have no minister again. They see Mr. Cox.
Okay. Well, Mr. Cox is a different guy, I know, yeah?
They see Cox.
So I think I'll stick to the first one. Cox for so. Cox for so. Right? The South, all over the South. Cox for so.
You see him?
But when they start it was, and he doing what? What and he doing? So
ask you if you see Cox. You can't hear if I ask you if you see Cox.
Listen to me. You try to let me say something and put myself in trouble on the radio. I'm not doing it.
What is the man's name? I just ask you a question. If you see the gentleman, okay, have you seen the gentleman for the NNP in your area?
Daily. Well, not my area. He's visited my area quite a few times, but I'm only seeing him on the road. You pass in Belmont, you pass in Springs, Montu. That he regular in Montu, regular in Frequente, Guankai. People know about him more in Guankai than anything else because he up there regular. People don't even know how to spell Guankai, but they see him up there.
I've never heard of that name. What, Guankai?
Where you stay?
Where that place is?
Frequente Heights.
Well, tell me that now. Where you come to this Guang Kai? Where's Guang Kai?
What? Do not alienate your listeners. You have plenty listeners up on Guankai. You learn something new
And
today.
you learn something new today. So
You have to roll your tongue with it.
So you go
Guankai,
Okay. So you
also known as
frequency heights.
Frequency Heights.
So you just be up there
It's
regular?
just yeah, Saigon block. Well, not Saigon. Montu Heights. Where else? Down by West Bank. I think that's Clark's Court.
So you making so you making the wrongs, man. You just don't reach certain places, but you making the wrongs.
He's making the wrongs. But I know a lot of people say that they ain't seen them because it's where they stay in some real roads.
Yeah, man, and them don't want to walk. Listen, if you can't drive, even people can't drive to reach inside there, they ain't going in there. Some of them hills just you're talking about down in frequency. Who going up them hill on them?
No, you see, cops have a trick. If he find he walk twice by you and you have problems, make a call ministry or they have to do better than that. Road the next day.
Oh, so the thing walking?
I'm telling you, passing Dixie. Dixie people that break their ankle the other day. Right now, people driving on paved roads.
So think nice. So think nice then.
Paved roads. The sort of railroads right now. You're taking 3 minutes from. I'll tell you. You're busting through Gulf Coast. Nice road. Coffee Boy Hill. Nice road. Behind Woodlands. Nice road.
You look as though you can't make it too. You know real road too, and you're making wrong stuff.
Listen to me. Don't ask me where I'm passing and where I'm passing there. Listen to me what I see. Why would they like to put me on blast so? Railroads in the south. When they done, they must say Cox for so.
Oh, God. All right, so they see Cox in the south. So they see in the south. All right. Thank you very much. I say Cox was so down in the south. Listen, I'm fed up with all this, yes. I can't wait for this election to be over. Let me go back and play my soca and enjoy myself. Hold on. Somebody said they ain't seen Tempe's Ron Redhead and Nimrod. Oh, okay. So Tempe's Redhead and Tempe area. All right. That's northeast. It's Nimrod and Redhead. Somebody says Andal, Pamela, Bello, and what's the other person name? For St. Patrick, they said they didn't see none of them yet. Say Carriacou. Say somebody say Cox passing the railroad in Carriacou too. The Rhode Island one. One says Vincent and David. They haven't seen anybody in Vincent since St. David. How we reach checking where people pass? How we reach there?
I mean, you're not a Grenadian.
Listen, I am a Grenadian. There's a lot of Grenadians who don't know every place in Grenada. Grenada have all kind of little hole and off road and little village and all little name. We ain't know them place and them. So we will do a roll call tomorrow to find out where y'all is seeing all the people. Let me use the last minutes and get back to the people problem in the room. Y'all has just encouraged slackness. Nobody can call me and tell me get back on track. Well, that is not the topic today. All in the room jumping up about who all they see and all they see. The blind leading the blind. Nobody can say listen, straighten up and fly right. That is not what we're doing. Get back on track. That's all they just call themselves friend. That's the kind of friends people just have. Y'all see people doing wrong thing, and instead of saying, you know what? Hey, that's not where we going. Come down from there. Y'all watching me go up, and nobody even tell me come down. How we reach there? About Cox or so in the south. How we reach there? We're supposed to be talking about this 28-year-old and she boyfriend. Every day I come here telling all they're fed up with all they were coming back still. 28 years and my boyfriend is 27 and we've been in a relationship for 5 years. My boyfriend still lives at home and so do I. He has to help his mom with her mortgage and he gets upset when I mention moving forward and he wants me to move in with him and his mom before we get engaged. His mom still does his laundry, makes his lunch, and pays his bills with his money. He has a short temper and gets mad whenever I mention anything that has to do with the future or his mother. I don't know what to do. I am wondering if he will grow out of the temper and stop wanting mommy to take care of him. How can I approach the situation of him and I moving out of his mother's house and moving forward? That's a hard one, eh? I ain't gonna lie, it's a hard one. But the first question is, move out of your mother house and move where? Move out of his mother's house, you are not, and the two of you, because you living at home, he's living at home, so that means he has to move out, and you're gonna move out, and you're gonna go find somewhere to rent. Then you probably need to have the conversation with him and look at a time frame as to how much longer this mortgage have on it, how much longer he intends to stay at home and help his mother. Because listen, man that have that sort of relationship with their mother, it will be a constant battle for you. Been there, done that. It's like you with both of them. Nothing happens and the mother is not aware of. Like you're in a relationship. It's three of y'all. And no man in living in mother good up place where he getting 3 square meals, mother ain't nagging him about nothing, she pay bill. He getting laundry done, cooking lunch, little container and he flask, going to work with hot food, soup Monday, pilau Tuesday, pie and baked chicken Wednesday. Thursday, you might get a little pasta or something, or some provision and saltfish. Friday, you might get an oil down, and if you're working Saturday, getting cowheel soup. To go home and move in with nobody that you're getting box food to eat. And you'll jump up and tell him, me not your mother. When homeboy asks, well, what we eating today? You go running and say, you're not my mother. I ain't cooking every day. And the man go ask you, well, why you leave your mother house to come here and see trouble with you? So,
morning.
Morning.
What the ladies and them just come out and with this kind of scenario and them,
right here in Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martin.
But I can't believe a woman is right here. She don't have a mother. Oh, you want a man to leave his mother? You have to take care of his mother because his mother may be down in age. She had to pay the mortgage. And she wants to want them to move out. She don't have a piece of land. She don't have nothing yet to say, well, let me go and build a house. Let me go there.
To go and rent somewhere.
This woman need to go and live at a Guanca here, you know where Guanca is?
No, the man was just trying to explain that to me, but I don't know. He say somewhere in Frequente.
When you go to Frequente, in the back by Big Addy, and you see that big hill that they climb to go up on top of that rock up there, that way Guanca is up there.
People,
she need to go and live up there.
Yo, there's a hard hill to climb up in the back there, you know.
That way she need to go and live. I can't believe a woman go tell she boyfriend, so let's move on. Where we going? She don't know where we going.
We going on rent somewhere.
From the beginning, she doesn't have a payday. I will have a nice day.
Have a nice day. I like how he just come in and when he first shirted, he was just, have a good day. He can't be bothered. No, but seriously, jokes aside, why would you want him to do that though? I mean, I can understand you're man, you want to sleep leg and leg and probably, things you want to do, you can't do it in the mother house or you're not comfortable and all those things. I mean, go through Blue for a weekend, go out Captain Harris or something and free up yourself when you feel you want to, and you want to free and you want to flap your wings with no restraint, you can go by Captain Harris. Ask for the room with my name on it. You're a good friend. But that ain't making sense. In these hard times, everybody trying to own something and sort of themselves. The man probably figures his own mother only child. God forbid she passes on anytime. It's his. So why go invest somewhere when he can invest in his own? Maybe you just need to exercise a little bit more patience. Morning.
Aruna. This woman actually right here?
Trying to find out now.
Aruna, she has to be a twin man. One person can shoot you.
I mean,
listen to me. You want a man to move to your mother house. You don't have value that Trevor. The only thing you have to close on your back be somewhere because you don't say you have a house so you can move in with you. If you have to buy some land and most of all have to invest in it because it's two of you. The man paying the mortgage for your mother. the man live in his mother house. My mother taking care of his son, and vice versa, he taking care of his mother. Why you want to move the man in the mother house to get into trouble? Leave them put children alone. Young girl, what happened to you? I told you yesterday.
But the Bible only like to quote from it. It says to leave your mother and father home and cleave to your wife or cleave to your whoever. But they say you have to leave your parents' house.
But is she his wife? Is she his wife or his knife?
It's his boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, understand?
That's his girlfriend.
Exactly.
But listen to this. Them people been in a relationship for 5 years, not today, yesterday relationship, She's 28 and he's 27, and they've been in a relationship for 5 years. And I mean,
let me tell you what people call relationship in Grenada. I see you, I say hi, I want you. We have some sexual experiences. I take you to dinner. I buy you a gift. Automatically, I become your boyfriend. Who says so? That's what people are boyfriend in Grenada. I never tell you I want to settle down with you. I never want to tell you I want to spend my life with you. But because I give you a good 2 sex and I treat you better than other men and them, all of a sudden you feel like he's your boyfriend.
You're in a relationship.
I
hope all you're taking notes, You hear the man and them. I hope all you're taking notes.
Wait. Where did you get this one from?
A lot of us was being relationship with man, and man don't in relationship with us. Study all your head. Did we sit and have the conversation? Listen,
I met a woman the last time. Me and my friend went out and have a little drink and thing. So she comes, she said, hi. I said, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. She said, oh, that was my boyfriend. And in my mind, I press replay, I press rewind, I press all kind of thing to remember when I was your boyfriend. We had fun. We enjoyed each other's company. But I never wanted to say to this woman, baby, I love you. I want to be with you, blah, 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 blah. So I don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
What's
sometimes.
Learn to differentiate between having a good time and having a relationship.
Point well taken.
To differentiate. The young man loves his mother and taking care of his mother. If you don't want to move in with him,
if you're having a good time or if you're in a relationship, decide.
Yes, and find out first. What are we having? What are we into? After the first 2 nights, if not after the first night, the second night, after what? Am I your girlfriend? Am I your sex friend? Am I your fly-by-night? Whatever.
What is my position here? What's the rule? What are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we working towards?
Than to just go and claim, like the guy saying, it's like somebody going to claim Saran on Gankai and you have people fight. Gankai belongs to the government of Grenada overlooking BBC Beach. Watch out. I'll come out yourself. Stop it, stupid. And young lady, leave them butcher alone. Don't make them mighty trouble. Eating box food straight every day on KFC. Watch out, behave yourself. I don't have an idea, man.
But come on, let's be real for a while. Is she being totally unrealistic though? Bear in mind, right, that they've been together for 5 years. A relationship takes on different stages. At what point and what stage are you going to get to the next level? If he's not of that or they're not on the same page, he needs to communicate that to her, that he has no intention of leaving the lady's house, his mother's house, anytime soon, because he doesn't have any intention of starting his own family or whatever the case might be. So that is something that needs to be communicated. People want what they want. It's either you're in a position to give or you can't. So I don't think she's totally wrong for asking. Maybe they're just not in the same place right now. He's not ready for that. He's more interested in, helping out his mom and stuff like that. Morning.
Hi, morning, Aruna.
Morning.
It's only poor people, children like to leave the house and go and rent and suffer. Because a lot of people, they're not leaving their parents in Lansapine and go and rent no way.
Nope.
Somebody moving in with the next one, and it's always us, the people who have nothing, that want to go and put money in other people's hands, and we need to stop it. She didn't say that they saved up any money or they discussed that and that they will make a plan for the next 5 years and build together, She just wants to move out and to go in the sky. And that's a big problem. And what's going to happen in the next 6 months, she's going to come in a lady's room and say how this man expects her to wash, cook, and clean, and everybody going to jump down the man's throat. But look at the luxury the man leaving to go by her. And then she going to turn around and cuss. And everybody going to say how the man bad. Mr. Man, if you're listening, or if you know you're in a similar position, stay in your mother's house until somebody talking sense in your head. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wee, Papa. Ashakai, good morning. Listen, I've never been there. I need to clear that statement. I've never been there. I'm very good friends with the owner. So all his friends, their names are on different doors. All right? So not because I've been there. I ain't on no roof. Never even spent a night there. All right, Mr. Man?
Girl, don't do that. My mother-in-law and his daughter say they love me. Oh, come up in the States, come up in the States. When it's 16 degrees, they tell me I have to go. I can't stay no more. Don't go and stay no more.
Morning.
Morning time. Right. I ain't think them men I never listen to the scenario too well.
I'm fine.
I would just think, yeah, 1, 2. I don't think the caller before the last 2 callers. It's not the same man now in Sweden or lobster.
Lobster and shrimp up on the hospital step. You walk up the 90 steps.
I think I'm taking that back. Well, here's my thing about it. The woman tried to make this scenario a short out. To me, it sounds like she's asking for whether another relationship have her in mind, have any security in it for her. You understand? Because she's asking. He's not even having a discussion with her whether or not they're going to get married, whether they're going to
because they're missing the part where she says he has a short temper and gets mad whenever I mention anything that has to do with the future or his mom.
So she's looking to whether or not is this relationship making sense? Is it am I valued in this relationship? You understand? Is it going to be me and he or me, he and mommy? And that's what it seemed like to me.
And when mommy inside there, it's worries in the dance.
Exactly. She been in that relationship for 5 years. There's only two reasons she didn't inside there: for the little pushy and to be a decoration when you walk in the street. Trust me. That is all she in it for.
So she's not totally wrong for asking. Like I said, people want what they want. They have a right to ask. It's either you're prepared to give, you're in a position to give, or you can't. But something you need to know where you stand. 5 years is a lot of time. You could do a lot in 5 years. So you want to dedicate 5 more years to a man living with his mother and showing no signs of moving on his own or attaining his own. I mean, I can't really fault her for that. It's not like she's telling him to come and whine her or anything.
So she's asking the question. What all you think? All you think? Am I making a good investment by continuing in this relationship or not?
That's it. Gotcha. Thanks so much. All right, bye. I just love when the men call. They add so much to the conversation. Someone says red flag. He gets angry every time you bring up the topic. This relationship is not worth any more of your time. Please give this caller the Nutmeg Award. The man has no intention of making you his future, so you need to roll out. 5 years and he hasn't walked down the aisle with you. He has no intention of making you his wife, so stop forcing something that is only going to lead to future headache. Because to begin with, if the man getting all that home, I don't really fault you. Me running to go and shack up with nobody, mother taking care of me, mommy and mommy getting along nice. She ain't nagging me, she ain't stressing me. I get 3 square meals a day, my laundry done, my bed makeup when I go to work. When I come back, I get in hot food to go, hot food to come back. I'm not really gonna fault him. Morning.
Good morning. To put it in perspective on that, when do we get out of your mother's frog tail? You're a 27-year-old man. It basically comes down to what he wants and what the lady wants. She at age 28, he's 27. She is seeing when do we own our own stuff. They have to discuss. Are you serious? Do you want this relationship? Where is this relationship going? Do we intend to get married at some point and have children? Or are we going to start building?
Hello? Oh, call back. I know what happened. You drop out. Marlene, behave yourself, please. Someone says this sort of treatment, Aruna, is why men marry women and expect them to slave after their mommy, cause their mommy did. I am not your mommy. We are not the same. Marine. Morning.
Yeah, we apparently lost it got cut off. I don't know
I
what.
don't know. I just hear you dropped off. I don't know
I
why.
just heard a beep beep and nothing
Yeah, I
happened.
heard the same. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my thing is that when do we get it? Is what does he want? Is he looking at a long term relationship? Does he want a family? You see, they must have that discussion. I personally, a relationship is between man and woman, not mother, father, or anything. I have absolutely no problem with him loving his mother, helping her or anything. But when you see men, she have to be careful. Anytime a man wants to cling on to his mother, so you don't want that man. Leave him for his mother, unless you want to play too. So you go ahead, you do whatever, whenever, but you do not want a long term. Anytime a man wants to hang on, you're talking to a man who had loved his mother, absolutely, that is me. But I never had. Well, my mother died before I got married, so really that was not fun. But I don't think she should pursue that if they do not have the discussion as to what he wants, where are we going. I don't know if she's working, she have the means to rent somewhere or whatever, because she by her mother, he by his mother. They ain't going away with that. There is no long term planning in that. So they must discuss it and let you decide. I don't think she's unreasonable in the least to demand. You ask what you want. What is wrong with that wanting something and you wanting something? We may not want the same thing, and then we decide to part amicably. Alrighty?
Gotcha.
Take it
Thanks
easy.
so much. Good point. Yeah, good point. I don't think she's not totally wrong for asking. I mean, it's an investment. You're 5 years into a relationship, and you're not sure if you're going or coming. At least you need to know, so you can either cut and go through, find somebody else, or whatever the case might be. But you're just there, and you're not sure where you're headed. When you ask, to have a conversation about your future, the person get upset. So, so it's not totally wrong. She's not wrong to make that request. As much as I was,
Aruna,
morning.
morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, I listened to the points, and this is my 2 cents. I'm not going to agree with the guys who are agreeing with the lady, and let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
This has to make financial sense. One. And one of her points that she made is that the guy has a temper.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to take somebody out who has a temper and move in with them on a one-on-one as a couple? It's suggesting to me that his temper has to deal with this situation. He doesn't see himself leaving this investment, this security, this asset, right, to go and pay another bill to someone else to make somebody else's life better. So I think that what she wants is basically selfish.
But why is it selfish
would have-
though? It was 5
Because
years.
he would have already been in that situation. A mortgage is something that he would already be in, or if he was taking the mortgage.
But she can't be selfish for
between that
wanting
5
what she
years-
wants. It's either he could do it or he can't. But you can't be selfish for wanting the best for yourself and wanting a future. How long?
agree with you.
How long you want?
I
so-
agree.
for 5 years
I
plus,
realize-
so much longer you want to go and check your man by your mother?
Right, but I will not listen, right? Listen to this, right?
Mm.
Check the man by your mother. But if I'm earning X amount of dollars and I'm paying different to a mortgage, which could possibly be mine, and a woman tell me, leave my house, leave my mother, and let me go on rent. That has no sense at all. That doesn't make no sense
I don't
at
think
all.
neither of them is selfish. It's just that right now this isn't going to work right now for either one of them.
Yeah.
He has every right
I
to
think-
want to stay with his mother and help her out. And
Yes.
at the end of the day, if he's an only child, that's his property. Mother gone, that's his. So he probably he has a right to want to build on it, and at least that's some sort of security for himself. So he's not wrong for wanting to do that. But she's not wrong either for wanting to have her own with her man, living together and they're together, and not mother in the middle or whatever the case might be. So they're both not wrong. It's just at this point in time, they're not in a position it's not feasible right now. So they're going to have
So,
to,
in other words, but Aruna, let me pause you, right? What she wants Any woman should want that because that's something good to want. But to ask a man, to ask a person to give up what they have so you can get what you want, that is where the question is. I'm not saying that she shouldn't want what she wants, and what she wants is, to me, is okay and fine.
Mm-hmm.
But to tell somebody give up what they have so you can start something new, that has too much gray areas.
So
right?
maybe what they could probably do, the money you're spending for rent, and that's why you see communication is so important in relationships, and people don't understand that. How about expanding on the home he already has? Put her downstairs, so you have your little privacy downstairs, and after you move up, you can rent out the bottom or something.
Thank you. That is the conversation she should be having with him. If there's a space for that, in terms of investing, maybe she cannot live in the space with the mother, right? But they can live in a space in the same property somewhere else, and then he don't have to leave the house. He doesn't have to invest into something else that doesn't benefit his investment and his long-term investment. That is how a woman should be speaking. That is the direction she should be going, not blaming the man and saying this and saying that about him. So the point that you made should have been where she was going. She never mentioned that she did that, so that's why I'm being on that side of the conversation, on his side. Thank you.
Gotcha. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
All righty. Yeah, boy, them comments coming in fast and furious. Good points. Someone says, good morning. I think she should use the opportunity to build herself while staying with him at his mother's house. She could save the rent money and build a house while staying there. That's the point I was just making. She should be happy that she doesn't have to cook and wash, blah, blah, blah. But again, then it all boils down to the dynamics of the relationship. Does she have a good relationship with the mother? Because if you're in a mother-in-law going on, me going and stay in a mother-in-law place that we ain't getting along with, it's World War V that you're starting there with World War V, you're practically starting if you're going to move into a mother-in-law house. Every day something to complain about, every day is a problem, every day you're in the place. Listen, it depends on the relationship they have. If they all have a good relationship, then maybe the money that you're going to spend, buy two blocks and build up a downstairs, and you have your little privacy. So even though mommy helping him upstairs, he come downstairs and y'all could do the dog, whatever, in your privacy, and don't have to worry about mommy, next bedroom, next door, whatever the case might be. So again, maybe they don't have a relationship. Maybe she don't have that good. Or there's probably some resentment there for the mother, considering that she seemed that he's taking all of her son's time, and he's investing everything into his home with his mother. So there might be some not too good blood there, but we have to take all those things into consideration. But like I said, they aren't all wrong. He's not wrong for doing what he's doing. She's not wrong for doing what she's doing, or want what she wants. But they're just not in the right place at this point in time. So somebody will have to cut.
Girl, the mother, mommy wouldn't want his son to go nowhere. He happened to pay the loan. He wouldn't go nowhere. Mommy go tell him that girl is not a good girl for you.
Oh boy, I tell you. On my WhatsApp, I'm having a ladies' room on my WhatsApp. Yeah, I gotta go. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for your contribution. No, renting may not be a good, because if he's helping, that's why he's probably needed at the home to help out his mom with the mortgage. I don't know how much he's making. Would you be able to foot a mortgage plus a rent bill plus utilities plus? Would you be able to maintain two homes? So it's probably not feasible. So he has to have the conversation with her. But based on what she's saying, every time he raises the conversation or anything to do with the future or his mom, he's short-tempered and he doesn't want to discuss it. So it's either she sits and have the conversation and, forcefully demand that he has an audience and they speak about it, or she goes about her business, because been together for 5 years, they're 28 and 27. So they've basically been together for from like what? 5. Since they were like 22. So they've been together for a while, pretty young. So I can understand where she's coming from, considering we've been together from such a young age, and here we are now. Where are we going with this? When are we going to plan our future together? So he needs to man up, and that's one of the things when you're dealing with what you call them mama's boys. Trust me. It is one of the hardest relationships to be in. Trust and believe. So he has to put on his big boy pants, forget about mom at this point in time, and have the conversation with her, letting her know while he'd love to do that, it's just not feasible right now. He can't afford to move out, can't afford to rent anywhere. This is what he's building on. This is his future here. This is his security that he can build upon and have his own without going, on foot somebody else's bill. He needs to have the conversation. Let her know where she stands and what tomorrow looks like. Instead of guessing and having her in a place where she doesn't want to be. Anyway, I love this topic today, and I really appreciate everybody who called. So tomorrow, final one. I'll see you guys right back here for that. And while we at it, don't forget y'all need to check up on y'all health. All right. Beacon Insurance, in partnership with the Grenada Diabetes Association, they'd like you to join them for free community health fairs. The health fair will be held at the Beacon Insurance offices in St. George's and in Grenville, Thursday, 19th May, 9:30 a.m. to 3. And then they'll be in Carriacou at the Beacon Insurance office Thursday, 26th May from 9:30 a.m. to 3. Free health screenings will include blood pressure tests, blood sugar tests, cholesterol check, BMI and body fat, food and nutrition counseling, and all the info you need to stay healthy. More information, call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447. All right. Till tomorrow, same time, same place. Thanks so much, guys, for powering up. I'll see you then.